Today I want to share with you one of my pet hates is email. I want to share with you, if you are a business that is growing and you find that email is a problem, stuff is getting lost, you're spending too much time answering, I'm going to give you the solution. And frankly, there comes a time in every business's life cycle when this has to become something you do. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you all about shared inboxes. At a recent accelerator, we were chatting about sort of the progression of technology. We were talking about what life was like before Facebook. I don't know if you remember that, and then Facebook came around and suddenly we could all stalk our exes. But there was a time, right, when you used to get an email and you'd be so excited and you'd get mail in the post and not care. And suddenly it's changed, right? Now we get mail, as long as it's not one of the bill-looking ones, and we get excited. An email is kind of humdrum. Sometimes I think there are a lot of people in large corporations, large government, who almost see their roles as managing email. Not everybody, but it's a problem because frankly, email is inefficient. You know what? I can type at about 40 words a minute. I can talk at 200. And frankly, if I'm spending 5 to 6 hours in my inbox, then there's other stuff I'm not doing like marketing, coaching, creating content, and you must be the same. At some point in your business's progression, you need to create a system for managing email. To start with, this might be as simple as handing over control of your inbox to somebody else, but eventually, you're going to want a shared inbox. What's a shared inbox? A shared inbox is a system whereby emails from various different places, various different email addresses come to a central place where they can be triaged. And there's a number of different tools to do this. We personally use Missive in our business because I think it's got a great common blend between price and functionality. Other options include Intercom, which is used by a lot of online businesses. Front App is another big one. And a bunch of others in the background that, frankly, we've looked at and we've found not as good. The key thing, which is great about shared inboxes, is not only that enables you to get someone triaging, but also you can create canned responses. In other words, your 20 most common emails, they're ready to go as templates, but also enables you to create a help desk. You see, if I'm answering an email and I notice that I've answered this email with this question a few times, I can grab that text, jump into a help desk, or a central repository of information like an operations manual and add it so in future when that comes through, someone else in the team can grab it. And this is part of a really key part of not only capturing your business's knowledge, but getting to a point where you aren't the common dependent factor in there. Look, shared inboxes for me are one of those things that at some stage in your business's growth, you're going to need it. It's just a question of when. For us, as soon as we hit 3 people, we realized we needed it. And frankly, I think 3 is around about the right number. Anyway, I want to just summarize. Shared inboxes are a way of making sure that the email that's coming to you is only the stuff you need to deal with, of tracking not just the response rates, but also the common issues you're dealing with, and ultimately freeing you up from having to be the central port of call for answering client queries. Would love to know if you're using shared inboxes and there's a tool we haven't thought about. Would love to know what you use. Alternatively, if you are interested in this and other sort of smart cuts, which we call them, little ways of reducing time in email, team management, feel free to book a leverage session below. We'll jump online. I'll ask you some questions about where your main sticking points are, and I'll give you at least 1, 2, possibly even 3 key strategies that you can implement quickly that are going to save you hours in your week. But anyway, for the time being, have a great week. I'll speak to you soon.